right. This is the last one, and this is TrueAnon Mark 1. I got to bring it up, but because I've been seeing more and more about it recently, and it's something that we've never broached yet with you guys. The Bill Gates connection to the Epstein files. Tell me about Bill Gates.
I hate Bill Gates. First of all,
so evil.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but there was a story that resurfaced recently about an employee of one of his IT guys got arrested for child pornography at Bill Gates' house where he worked in like 2004. But beyond that, Bill Gates, as many people know,
He's got a big house, Brace. Come on.
He does have a big. One day he'll be in the big house. It's the thing is with Bill Gates. Bill Gates is such an incredible piece of shit. Piece of shit. He is first and foremost a eugenicist who his big concern is going to Africa and being like, you know what? You shouldn't have kids because it's bad for the environment.
People with the smallest carbon footprint in the world.
Yeah.
Also, what the fuck is he doing with all the foreskins? He's so obsessed with circumcising dudes. What is he doing with the fucking skins?
Wait. Hold on. You're touching on an issue I actually care about. Bill Gates
you guys should do
love snipping dicks.
I mean, I know
Bill Gates
I'm sure
is a
you've
big
got a bunch
proponent.
of stuff on Bill Gates, but you guys should do something relatedly just about the horrible corruption of like the World Health Organization.
Yes.
Which does absolutely nothing except like take money from Bill Gates and like every once in a while release like a policy briefing that recommends everyone breastfeed their children until they're 7 years old. Like,
I mean,
philanthropy exists to launder the reputation of the bourgeoisie and nothing else.
Real quick. Wait, hold on.
The scary thing is now it's becoming a sector of government. Like now these fucking things are crucial like state organs now.
Yeah, they everyone forgets. It's like what's the organization that sounds like an institution, but it's actually just like a lobbying group for business?
The Chamber of Commerce.
Chamber of Commerce. It's like the Chamber of Commerce. The World Health Organization sounds very official and democratic and governmental. And it's like, no, it is a bloated think tank run by an insane eugenicist.
Yeah. And like
the Chamber of Commerce is also like some of the worst bad guys in the entire world.
Okay, hold on.
So is the World Health Organization.
The Clinton Foundation runs its own sweatshops in Haiti. That's what philanthropy is.
Yes.
They have a Paris state with their own waiver pool.
Before we get too far afield.
But I just want to say one thing about Bill Gates. One more thing.
Oh, poor Will.
Bill Gates to me is horrifying because if I was like retired and had $100 billion, I would probably be trying to build like a life-size version of one of those Jaegers from Pacific Rim. And this guy is going around Africa like Pac-Man, gobbling up all the foreskins.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking weirdo would do that?
I know.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to have any fun, which makes him somehow more terrifying than like a Richard Branson.
Okay, I wasn't even aware of this. Like I said, now we're touching on an issue I actually care about. 2 questions. What the fuck is Bill Gates? Why is he he's a big circumcision proponent? And 2,
dude, he is.
What is his Epstein connection? Is he just wants every male child to be circumcised because it like technically lowers your risk for transmitting AIDS or HPV
That's
or something like that?
Yes.
Okay.
It lowers. It's a classic technocratic fix.
Right.
Not going to happen.
What is it?
Not going to
because HIV has been basically cured in the West.
They don't need hospitals or medication.
You could extend treatment to make AIDS much less of a death sentence in Africa. You could do that, or you could just chop the dicks off to make a slight decrease in the likelihood that they contract it.
Okay,
Wait,
and
then die from it because they can't afford the fucking medication.
My message to Bill Gates, the Clinton Foundation, the World Health Organization, if you're coming for my foreskin, Molan Lab, come and take it. Come and take it from my cold, dead penis. But that's the only way you're getting it. That's the only way you're getting it.
The thing is with
I want to regrow mine to spite Bill Gates.
I mean, I got plenty, guys. If you guys my parents actually, I'll say it. My parents, when I was like 9, I asked my dad why my penis had the thing on it, like the foreskin, because I'm Jewish, and like I'd seen like enough other little kids' penises to realize that like mine was different. Also, because it was quite substantially larger at the time. Right. And he was like, "You're circumcised." I'm like, "No, I'm not." He's like, "Wait, what?" He didn't know, and I'm like, "Didn't you like bathe me when I was a baby? It's like, you've seen, I'm 9. Like, you've seen, I couldn't dress myself until recently. Like, I'm not sure. What? And he's like, oh, yeah, I guess we forgot. There was a lot going on back then.
We're busy.
Before Chris kills me for making this like 4 hours of work for him.
Sorry, Chris.
What is the thing about Bill Gates' connection to Epstein? Because didn't I see something about someone very close to Bill Gates was like managing all of Epstein's personal money?
Yes.
And then his estate?
Isn't he the executor?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. And that guy also, what was his fucking name? He was involved in a company that's now doing some of the big coronavirus treatments, or vaccines.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Some people are talking about like, I don't want Epstein DNA in my coronavirus vaccine.
Yeah, Boris Nikolic is his name.
Yeah, that's a conspiracy theory that he's like his weird panspermia like a fetish he had about like inseminating the world. He's going to do it by having his DNA placed in all of the coronavirus vaccines.
Well, the thing is, so
I believe it. I believe it.
I'm not going to believe anything if it comes to Epstein. I've I took the bumpers off of the bowling lane. I'll go anywhere with that.
There's two things. There's two basically main people that are close to both Epstein and Bill Gates. Of course, the two men knew each other pretty well too. There's Boris Nikolic, who is just one of these fucking lackey toady motherfuckers who will always be like 3/4 of the way up the food chain or halfway up the food chain, but never fully at the top. He was the one who really introduced Epstein and Bill Gates. Epstein, of course, hung out with like every single mother. I mean, we're talking fucking.
Oh yeah,
Bezos,
Jeffrey loves to socialize.
Yes. Also, by the way, all this is happening after Jeffrey Epstein was arrested.
Of course.
And of course, given a very light sentence for rape of young children.
Yeah, weird.
But with Gates and Epstein is that basically Gates laundered Epstein's money.
Yes.
Sent it to MIT.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's the thing that blows. Like, what is the deal there? Why?
And Harvard.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, I knew Jeffrey because I wanted him to donate. It's like, you're Bill Gates. What are you talking about?
Well, the thing is, and there's a really funny quote from Bill Gates where he's like, in an email that they have, where he's like, Mr. Epstein certainly has an interesting lifestyle. It's not for me, but I can see why he does it. It's like, the only notable thing about Jeffrey Epstein's lifestyle is the fact that he had sex with children.
Bill Gates is like, Jeffrey, I see you. I hear you. You're valid.
And of course, now this Boris Nikolic, who, by the way, has one of the fattest faces in human history. I mean,
it's huge.
It's what we used to call, my friends and I used to call a super face. It's a moon head. But
okay. Let's,
Stop insulting Amber.
Hoops are out.
There are moon heads, then there are moon heads. Some people find the moon emoji very erotic.
Amber has one of sort of more like a Jupiter moon head. It's one of the smaller of like the 60 or 70 that orbit that
fit
planet.
About 30. You know how people are like, look how many Earths the sun could fit in it.
Yeah,
you could fit like 15 Amber heads in Boris Nikolic's head.
Damn.
So don't worry about it, baby. You're all good. But I mean, I do think this is pretty crazy because this happened recently. This happened this decade, years after everybody knew what Epstein was.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, he was hanging out with all these other rich people. But the thing with Bill Gates is concerning is because Bill Gates drives a lot of the discussion and the research and basically everything to do with public health worldwide, especially in third world countries, like the kind of countries that Jeffrey Epstein bought slaves from. And it's like, if you don't fucking think, if you think that, I mean, there are still some people who are like, look, it says health in it. That means it's good.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
And it
Bill
sounds
Gates,
official.
exactly.
And Trump doesn't like it, so it has to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bill Gates' idea, his fucking idea, is to put something called microdots, which are basically like little nanotechnology things that you can scan into every single person on Earth. And I'm not making this up. He has talked about this explicitly in at length. The reason
the
I know
mark
about
of the
it,
beast.
He literally, exactly, it's the Antichrist mark of the beast, but it's to show that you've had your vaccines. So he's like, well, the way we could get back to work after coronavirus is if everybody gets a microdot tattoo, a miniature, you can't see it, tattoo that's able to be scanned from some kind of device that shows that you're up to date on your coronavirus vaccine or whatever vaccine is next. And that seems a little perverse to me.
What could go wrong?
I don't think that the reason he wants to do that has anything to do with vaccines.
Yeah.
He wants to keep you healthy.
It just sounds like a technocratic fix to the issue.
Well, no, it's just a way to shoehorn in other, leap forward, right?
Nothing insidious would be done with microdots.
That's the thing, though.
They're going to inject you with a vaccine that contains Jeffrey Epstein's DNA.
Yep.
And a microdot with nanotechnology that will make your foreskin fall off.
Yes.
That's it. I'm done.
Yes.
I'm a vaccine truther now. I think we should sign off on that note.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Liz,
Protect your
embrace TrueAnon. Always a joy to talk to you guys. If you have not liked and subscribed to their show yet, please do so.